Let's look at this problem together. If log x base 3 plus log y base 3 equals to 2 plus log 2 base 3, and log x plus y base 3 equals to 2, you are asked to determine the value of x squared plus y squared. Okay. There are two ways to handle this question. First is to solve for the value of x and y, and then plug in the values into this. You understand? Then you're going to obtain your answer. And the second method is what I'm going to show you. Do you understand? Okay, so pay attention. Let's start with the first equation. The first equation is log x base 3 plus log y base 3 equals to 2 plus log 2 base 3. Okay, you see, you cannot solve this question without eliminating the log. Are you getting it? You have to do something to this equation such that you are not going to have log again. So let us first simplify. Let us first simplify the first equation. As you can see, this is the first and this is the second. Okay, so now, do you know that if you have log a plus b, let me put it like this, I'm coming, log a base c plus log b base c, this can be written as log ab base c. Do you understand? So that means if I have log x base 3 plus log y base 3, this can be written as, because the base are the same, I can take the product. I'm going to have log xy base 3. Okay, that's the first thing. Now, another thing is this. If you have log a base a, this is what? 1, right? Logarithm of a number to the same base is 1. So these two here, I'm going to rewrite it in log form. How? Just pay attention. If I know that log a base a is 1, that means that log 3 base 3 also is what? 1. Is that not it? So for these two here, I'm going to rewrite it in log form. Do you know why? Because I have to operate this as well. Okay, so I can't add this and this together because this 2 is not in log form. So let's do it. Since I know that log 3 base 3 equals to 1, I can say that 2 multiplied by log 3 base 3. What is it? Log 3 base 3 is 1. 2 times 1 is what? 2. You can see that I've not done anything. Now, there is a law that says the log of a power is the product of the power and the log. That is, if I have log a raised to the power of b base c, this is b log a base c. So that means if I have b log a base c, this can be written as what? Log a raised to the power of b base c. I'm going to use the same law here. That means that here I'm going to have log 3 raised to the power of 2, right, base 3. Okay, so please pay attention to this. Permit me to erase this now. I'm going to erase this where I leave the rest. Okay, so let's use this. I'm going to have log xy base 3 equals to, now instead of 2, I'm going to have what? Log 3 raised to the power of 2 base 3. So I'm going to have log 3 raised to the power of 2 base 3 plus log 2 base 3. Okay. Let's just erase this now. Okay. When you get to this point, 3 raised to the power of 2 is what? 9. So I'm going to have log xy base 3 equals to log 9 base 3 plus log 2 base 3. Okay. Log xy base 3 equals to, now you use this law, the sum of a log is the product of the log. So I'm going to have log 9 times 2, that is 18. So I'm going to have 18 base 3. Okay. We can now equate, hello, because the log are the same, I can say xy equals to 18. Do you understand? Xy equals to 18. So let me call this xy equals to 18. Let's call it this first equation, okay? Now, to the second equation, we have, in fact, let me put it here, xy equals to 18. The second equation, call this one equation 1, then log x plus y base 3 equals to 2. Now, do you know that if you want to rewrite it in index form, listen, if you have log y base 10 equals to t in logarithmic form, if you want to rewrite this in index form, you're going to have y equals to 10 raised to the power of t. Do you understand? So that means if I want to rewrite this log in index form, I'm going to have x plus y, that is what is here, equals to 3 raised to the power of 2, right? X plus y equals to 9. Call this one equation 2. Okay, do not forget the goals. The goals is to determine the value of x squared plus y squared. So I don't want to go into luxury of solving the value of x and y and then later substituting it into this to obtain my value. So recall that if you have a squared plus b squared can be written as a plus b squared minus 2ab. Do you understand? This is this. Okay, if I have x squared plus y squared, this can be written as x plus y squared minus 2xy. Okay, now since I know that x plus y is 9, right? And I know that xy is 18, I'm just going to replace it. X plus y, 9 squared minus 2xy. Product of x and y is 18. Okay, 9 squared is 81, and then negative 2 times 18, that is minus 36. 81 minus 36, that is 45. Okay, so that is the solution to the question. Now, let's say you are asked to find the value of x and y. You say this is equation 1, and then equation 2 is x plus y equals to 9. All you have to do is just solve the equation simultaneously, you understand? So you're going to obtain the value of your x and the value of y. So, but you don't have to go into luxury of solving this equation. You can just approach the question like I did if you encounter it in objective, okay? So that is the solution to the question. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, please. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next class.